And we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is another Land That I Love edition with Cathy from My Hobby Home, joining me, Tammy from The Siberian Wind, here again tonight. Welcome into another wonderful Thursday. All right, I see Andrea and Judy in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. I know we are going live early. Please do not panic. You are not going to miss anything if you do not show up until 6 Mountain Time. We just decided to go ahead and go live early because we were both sitting here twiddling thumbs and sewing away and and all of the good stuff. Welcome in, Becky. Yeah, so we're here.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Glad you are here. And as you stop in tonight, if you will, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up button. Please let YouTube know.
And the subscribe button.
Yes.
And the subscribe.
Well, they have to subscribe to chat.
Oh, that's right. They do.
Yep, you have to be a subscriber for 1 minute for my Thursday night lives. Sundays and Tuesdays, you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. So it's a little bit more of a delay, but glad you guys are here. So in case you do not remember our timeline for this sew along, again, this is Land That I Love. It is out of the, welcome in Suzanne, welcome. This is out of the Celebrate With Quilts book by Lissa Alexander and Susan Ake. Your November blocks are these little blue blocks. Cathy's version is going to have white in the outer part where my blue is. There we go. Well, there's my camera. There we go. So you see Cathy's and you see mine here. So mine will have the blue background, which is what the pattern shows, and Cathy's has the white background, which is what we both started doing. Awesome.
Which is what the block shows.
Yep, it sure did. Welcome in, Jennifer. She says she can't stay, but she wanted to pop in and say, hey, thank you. Awesome, Marion. She says, first time watching you two together. Thank you for being here. We greatly appreciate it. Let's see.
Hi, Jane.
Yeah,
hi, Jess.
Oh,
Marion.
Yeah, welcome in, Jean. Welcome in, Jess. Welcome in, Susan. She says that she's not staying on very long this evening. Have a headache. Absolutely understand. I saw you on another live earlier today and was trying to pop in and say hi, and my phone was not having it. So, but glad you made it over here. We are going to have some giveaways starting at 6:15 Mountain Standard Time. So if you guys are still here, then that is when we're going to start the giveaways. So you guys have 20 minutes. Welcome in, Janny. She says, finally got on a live of you two ladies. Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad you are here. Very, very glad to have you.
Susan, I hope your headache goes away. Those are always horrible.
They are. They definitely are. I actually needed to go take some meds before this live, and that was the one thing I did forget.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're doing the brain fart thing today. So I apologize if you don't like the word, the FART word, but I've been doing that all week. So you might hear it a few times tonight.
Yeah.
So I know Andrea said that she was getting started cutting to be able to join us on this quilt process. Anybody else in the chat joining in?
I need to get somebody to do my cutting.
Do what?
I said I need to get somebody to do my cutting.
Oh, that would make life so much easier.
It would.
Welcome in, Glenda. She says, hello, Tammy and Cathy.
Hello, Lissa.
So tonight is a very special night. Cathy, please tell everybody why tonight is so special.
Okay. Well, actually, the date was on the 6th, but I thought since we are going to be doing live tonight that I'd be doing the giveaway tonight. Tomorrow marks my 1-year anniversary of being an official YouTuber monetized YouTuber. So I wanted to share the love with all of my viewers. And I thought I'd bring it over here with Tammy because we just like to chit chat and carry on so much together that it is so much fun to be here with everyone. And I thought, what a great way to start off my giveaways than to start it off on a live with Tammy, doing this sew along with land that I love. So I'm so happy you guys are here with us. And I can't wait to start giving away. Now, some of the stuff I am giving away was things that I had a subscriber send me a huge box. Y'all might have seen that in a video I did a while back, and probably several months ago, about 6 months, maybe longer than that. But she sent me a whole box of stuff, good stuff, and I am sharing that. I do have some things from my stash that is going in here. I have not yet started on my subscription boxes. I am whittling down my stash. So it could be patterns, it could be notions, it could be kits, it could be all kinds of things. Guys, I'm so happy y'all are here that y'all can have a chance to win some of the nice things that's going to be going out.
Yay! So
Yay.
we've got comments from Jess. She said that she shared the link. She says people need to see the wonderful things happening over here. Thank you so much, so much.
Yeah.
Suzanne says congrats to you, Cathy. Susan came back and said
Thank
tomorrow
you.
is her granddaughter's 18th birthday. So you went live on her granddaughter's 17th birthday. Or you got monetized on her birthday. Janny said, OMG, I love watching your tutorials, Jess. That's awesome. And welcome in, William. He says, hello, everyone. Welcome, sir.
Hey,
We're going to have to get you over here one
and
night,
y'all, if you see me, if you see me looking down, I'm reading the comments on my tablet because I like to read. I like to see them too.
I'm good at reading, but you know.
Yeah, and I'm pressing out my blocks too right now.
So I am working on more of my red and white blocks. No, I do not have all 36 of my blue blocks done. But I will come back and work on finishing those. And I think December is going to be fairly easy. These blocks are not hard at all once we get to the bigger sizes.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Chloe. She says, hello, Tammy, Cathy, and all.
Hey, Chloe.
So once you go up to the larger size block, if you are keeping up with the progress and you're sewing it 1 month at a time, kind of like we are. If you got all your November done and you're ready to start December with these red and white blocks, please take a moment with your pattern. Do not cut it according to the directions on the pattern because you do not need the half square triangles for the outer parts of your block. So instead of cutting okay, you know what? Let me pull my book up so I can tell you guys for sure.
Show her the ones with the corners or show them the ones with the corners and then the ones without the corners.
Oh, I will.
That would probably be the easiest
and that will help too. So the block has cutting instructions for A, B, C, D, and E. So on the small stars, the November block units, this blue is your C, or is your A. This piece is your B. This outer piece is C. You've got E, or D is the center, and then E is the star points. Andrea says she got her Christmas quilt done, so she's been picking out fabric and prepping and cutting so she can get started. It is going to be scrappy. Hey, that's perfect. That's perfect. Scrappy works well. All right, so if you remember, we had a snafu at the beginning of the month, and we thought that these blue sections on this block were supposed to be white, and that the white sections were supposed to be blue. That's the way page 27 shows it. You do have to reverse your colors for November's block. So doing this, if you're doing this in November, these 36 blocks, if you do it the way the page 27 shows, you're going to have what Cathy has. If you flip it to match what is on page 121, you'll have what I have. Okay? They're the same block, but it is a different color coordination because it's the difference between where your background and your print is. So for your 3-inch, you need to swap your background and your print. Okay? Everything else you can cut out the way that it says, unless you want to round up those 7/8 inch measurements to whole inch measurements, which is what Cathy and I both did. Then you can trim down. When you go to cutting your blocks for this month, because it's the same pattern, it's the same star, it's the same pattern, the difference is you're not going to have these snowball corners here. You're not going to do the half square triangle part. So your A pieces are the same size as your B pieces. So whatever you are, we're cutting for 6-inch square or 6-inch blocks. So I can't give you the full measurements because you got to look in your book. It's the, you're going to cut your A's the same size as your B's. And then you don't need C. A and B are the same size, and you don't need C.
Jenny, we're using the Celebrate with Quilts book.
Yeah, it's the Celebrate with Quilts book. Now, mine is, I've spiral bound mine. You can have that done at a local office supply store. There is a link below the video here. There's 2 links. One is to Cathy's channel. If you've not checked out Cathy's channel and subscribed, you can click the link to go get to Cathy's channel and subscribe. And then there's a link to where you can buy this book off of Amazon. There's a lot of other places that you absolutely can get this. So please do not feel like you have to buy from Amazon if you do not want to support Amazon. Okay, please spend your money where you feel comfortable spending your money. But that link is so that it's easy to find. So you can absolutely find what the book's supposed to look like. You can get the numbers that you need to get, all of that. Janice says she uses FedEx to bind her books. Yeah, I used to use FedEx, and then I moved to an area where I can't find FedEx as easily. So mine was done at Staples this last time. But I think I know where the FedEx place is, so that might be where I go next time for my next book that I need bound. But yeah, and a side note, when you have this book bound, the front and back covers of it are glued out a little bit further, and you need to tell them to only cut that very, very edge, and that they can cut those pages, the front and back pages, along with the covers together, unless you separate the glue. Okay, so if the glue's in there, they may cut it deeper than you want them to cut it, and you don't want to lose any information. So if they cut it too close, you might lose like complete words. Like I've lost letters right in the middle, but I don't have any complete words gone. But if you have them cut it too, like if they use their own discretion and don't think, please ask them to think. Just ask them to think. That's the simpler solution. Oh. So, yes, that is the book we're using. But yeah, A is the same size as B, and you don't need C. So those are the adjustments to make for the red and white block. The pattern on 121 does not go into that. Oh, you're fine, Connie. Welcome in. I think first time I've seen you in my chat, so welcome. Glad you're here. She says, sorry I'm late. You are not late. You are
not late, Connie. We don't start doing the giveaways until 6:15.
Yep. Sharon, welcome
or
in.
7:15 Central Time.
Yep. 6:15 Mountain Time. Welcome in, Sharon. First time I've seen you in my chat. Welcome. She says, hi, my husband is at physical therapy tonight, so I made it. Yay!
Yeah, Connie and Sharon are two of my normal. Well, Connie, Sharon, Jenny, Jess, Chloe, Susan,
Hmm.
Andrea, Glenda. They all kind of regulars.
Yeah, now I've got Jess, Susan,
Jennifer.
Chloe, Andrea, Glenda, and Susan are normals from mine, so I'm glad to have the
Yeah.
additionals. So thank you guys. Welcome in, Tessa. Tessa's also here as well. Glad you guys could make it. Thank you for coming to check out this channel. Thank you for following me over from Cathy's. I might steal you guys away for a little bit. You know, you guys still gotta check her out too. Welcome in,
Okay,
Linda.
Irish Sail Lady. I cannot remember your name. I know
That
we've seen it.
that's Linda.
What is
Yep.
Linda? Linda. Okay.
Yep.
I knew I had seen it, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, Cannon City, Colorado. Awesome. I'm actually living in Casper, Wyoming now. I love it out here. It's been a good adjustment. Good adjustment. Oh. Sorry
So
guys, my
it looks
emails
like
come
what
through.
I'm going to be doing tonight is pressing because I've got my 18 blocks done. I am still working on the blue blocks because in true me fashion, if I don't finish one step first at a time, I will lose where I'm at and it won't get done. It won't get finished. I'll just have pieces laying everywhere. So I am going to try to get all of my blue ones done first. And the red and white ones are going to be real easy. So I could probably get those done, like in 2 days, maybe.
Oh yeah, that won't well, 1 day of cutting and then maybe 2 days of sewing. Just
Oh,
because you're
yeah.
making
Yeah, that's
23
what I mean.
blocks. Yeah.
Cutting would probably take me 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. The cutting is actually not that bad. So, like I said, you're not cutting A the size that it says. You're cutting A the same size as B, and you're not cutting C. So that simplifies the cutting a lot. So you're actually cutting, I think it was, let me look at my list because I actually wrote mine out. You are cutting 3 different size pieces and that's it, or 3 different pieces. And that's really all you need. So making sure it wasn't my rotary cutter that fell. Rhonda says that she used to live in Casper and loved it. That's amazing. And then Connie says that her granddaughter does live in Casper. Ha ha ha. My husband and I found Casper. He was working as a semi-truck driver. Oh, thank you, Tamara. She says, hi, I'm here for the first time from Cathy's channel. Just subscribe so I can say hello. Thank you, thank you.
Well, hello, Tamara. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you. So yeah, we drove through Casper and they got their first snow of the season while we were here. And one thing that was different here from everywhere else we'd ever been, especially being on the semi-truck, was the people got out and they were just clearing it away. Like it's another day at, the office. It was no big deal to them. And everywhere else we've gone, they get their first snow and you can tell the attitude in the area just changed. And everybody's mad and angry and bummed and everything else. And it's just not fun. Not fun when everybody gets their first snow. And, here they were getting their first snow, and it was fairly deep snow the year that we were here. And, we were having to shovel it off the truck and, all that to just even be able to make it over. And, we get there, and they're going about it like, it's second nature. And it put such a different atmosphere about snow on our plate, because I really love snow, but we weren't looking forward to the wet snow, and it's not normally a wet snow here. So kind of sold us on the Casper area.
I love the snow too, but if I lived anywhere that had snow, I couldn't work.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah,
you could. No, I want to play in it. There's so many other things I want to do in the snow.
Well,
And work
it's
is not one of them.
well, to be honest, to be fair, when we get snow here, we get, I think our last snow was like 2 inches maybe, and it's all gone by the next day. Like it's still melting out right now. It takes a lot for us to get a snow that stays for any length of time. Now, up on the mountain, there's going to be snow until spring, like until the spring thaws, start coming along. But down around the rest of the mountain, like, in the valley where we are, or, well, we're at the base of the mountain. We're 3,000 feet lower than the mountaintop. Um, I don't have any snow on the ground anywhere here. And we've had 2 really good snows. We had snow before Halloween, and then by Halloween night, the roads were, of course, clear, and we had a little bit of runoff, but, it wasn't bad. Welcome in, Bobby Joe. She says hello, everyone.
Yeah, I get no snow. So any snow is better than what I get. Well, I thought I was going to get snow yesterday. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the funniest thing. The weather thing. Okay, like when you're looking at your computer on the bottom, taskbar or whatever, you can set it to have your weather show up there.
Yeah.
Well, I got so excited yesterday. I got to work. I got my computer going, and I looked down there, and it says morning snow. Yeah, I'm gonna get snow. I got snow all right. It was melted snow. It was rain. All I got was rain.
Well,
I was getting excited.
you're fine, Melina. She says hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm late. You're not late. So Katie from Katie Crafts is in the Facebook group, and she posted. It was the temperatures for Cheyenne, and it said it was 37,636 degrees in Cheyenne. And she said, "Now that's global warming. Hope it's a little cooler in Casper."
Yeah.
And that was just the other day. So I think everybody's weather apps were going kind of funky.
Yeah, mine. It said it was going to be 50, and it was 50. It just had the snow wrong.
Yeah. Let's see. Susan says, try having to deal with an entire grade school on the playground 3 times a day, constantly asking them, telling them not to throw snowballs. Gets old by lunch. Said, I bet it does. That's like one of those ones that you're probably going to say in your sleep. No, don't throw snowballs at each other. And then Becky's asking if I used to ride with my husband in the truck. I did. I rode for, I think we rode for 6 months the first time around, and then when we went back out, we rode for 9 months straight. Now we had what we would call home time, but it's not really home time when you don't have a place to actually slough everything off and relax. When it's just a hotel room somewhere, it's not really quite the same. But yeah, I got to ride with him. It was exciting. Somewhere I have a little notebook, a little diary, and I kept it, and I marked every time we landed in a new place, like a new city, or even if it's repeating the same cities, I wrote the date and where we were, to kind of mark where my dog has been, because my dog has been all over the country. And no, I did not drive also. I've never had a CDL permit or license, and no, I fully respect those who are capable of driving stuff like that, but no, there's no way for me to have physically passed any of those exams, so no. I did not drive. I was just a navigational support. Oh, it's time for our first giveaway to start. Let's go with, we're going to go with keywords tonight, you guys. So you guys get to put keywords into the chat. Let me go, let's get Nightbot on the mark with us. I can't talk. There we go. We are going to do the word tree. So for this Christmas, we are going to start with the word tree. So type tree into the chat to be entered for the giveaway.
Yes, Sharon, we both do have Berninas.
Yeah, Cathy's got the nicer one. Mine's a 770s and hers is a 790.
I think the only difference is mine has the little laser light because
Yeah,
I think they were kind of the same.
yours has the laser light. I bet you probably have a few more decorative stitches than me.
Maybe.
And of course, yours is a lot newer than mine. I've had mine almost or over 8 years now. So
A year. I've had mine a year.
yeah, so yours is a lot newer than mine. Mine's been hanging around for a bit and traveled all across the country with me, amazingly enough now. It has moved across the country.
Yeah, I got mine and they were having difficulties getting them in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because the dealer that I purchased mine from, she told me, she was like, we can't get this in until after December. I ordered it in October.
Oh my gosh.
So she asked me, she said, would you like to have the floor model? And when the new one comes in, then, and I checked the stitch count, there was no stitches made on it. They had just cut it off and on to show, what was on. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that floor model. I'm like, I'm tearing my other machine up. I will take the floor model.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine, Melina. She says that she's lurking tonight, but she's here. Oh, yeah, you are absolutely fine.
Well, Melina, make sure to put the word tree in the comment.
Oh, she has.
To be entered.
She has.
Okay.
I was looking up at that immediately, too. Did I take my sewing machine on the road? I know some people do. I did not. So I... Beauty and Ricky, my more portable Bernina. It's a 350 patchwork edition. Both of them were in their storage boxes or in their original boxes in storage. I took cross stitching projects with me on the road, and I completed quite a few cross stitch projects. Both my niece and nephew got cross stitched wedding gifts. Courtesy of I have nothing better to do with my hands time by sitting on that truck. Oh, Suzanne says that she loves her Bernina. She has an old 750, I think is about 11 years old. Oh my gosh, that is an older one. Linda says that she's got the B475 and love it. That's fantastic. To me, it doesn't matter which machine you have as long as you love your machine and that it does exactly what you need or want it to do. So I will say this. If I were to ever change off of Bernina and like change to a different brand, I would be out so much money in presser feet and accessories and all of that that are specifically made for the Bernina. That I would really have to get a lot for everything that I've got, because I've got all kinds of attachments, and I mean they'd have to really make it worth it my while to come away from Bernina, because some of those attachments that I have you can't get in other brands. Oh, welcome in, Cindy. She says, hello, snowy cold night in Wisconsin. Brr, you both look so warm and cozy. Finally getting to watch. Yay! Enter tree in the chat if you want to enter into the giveaway. For anybody who has not already entered, please enter the word tree into the chat to enter the giveaway. I think we'll do it in 3 or 4 minutes? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
6:25 your time sound good?
6:25 my time sounds good. Perfect. All right. Becky says that's awesome. I don't do cross stitching. I can't see the little box well enough. I have a magnifier too to help. So with all the smaller count stuff, I do have that. I physically right now cannot hold a hoop and stitch, so I have to use a floor frame in order to stitch, and it's just too much work. So right now I don't cross stitch. Sharon says that she loves her machines. There's always room for one more. Yes, there is. And Danny says that she's looking to add another one too. I would love, oh my gosh, Cathy and I were talking about this earlier. I would love to add a digitized long arm to my arsenal. I would get rid of my manual long arm, the sit down long arm that I have, and the cutie frame. I'd get rid of both of them if I got a digitized long arm. I would make
Cathy
room.
would love to add a digitized long arm too. It's
Okay.
just not in my budget.
So if you guys are looking for something for Christmas for me, I wear a size 12-foot digitized long arm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I know nobody's gonna do that. So, but I'm crazy. That would totally be up my alley.
Hey, there's a building up where I live. It's a where I live. There is really no business per se. We have like 5 churches, 2 gas stations, and a daycare. I mean, that's really
That's
it.
yeah.
Oh, you have a Dollar General. I forgot about that. We got a Dollar General.
I was about to say you're forgetting something.
Yeah, we got a school, but there's a building on the main highway
Uh-huh.
where I live. We have to call it the main highway because I can't say in town because literally there's
No town.
evangelical center and then a gas station and then across the road. That's all it is.
Okay.
And it is actually for sale.
Ooh.
And my husband has been kind of like nudging me, and he's like, that could be your office. I'm like, why would I want my office away from home? Because this way I can sew at home. I could do it in my jammies, and nobody would know.
That's why
Yeah.
you install a garage and you can walk from the garage in and nobody will see you.
Well, see, this building, you can't add on to it because it's got a front door and a back door, and the back door goes out into the church parking lot.
Oops. Okay, that would be a problem.
So it's like, no, thank you. But it does have room for me to put a long arm in it, though. So if I got a long arm, I could always get it. I could always put it in there.
That's true. Loranda said that her husband just bought her a featherweight and she's in love with it. I actually had one years ago, and I will tell you, my biggest challenge with using my featherweight wasn't that there was anything wrong with the featherweight, because it worked lovely. It was a gorgeous machine, and it was beat up and all of that when I got it, but it worked fantastic. But it doesn't sew very fast, and there's no knee lift. So I was I was struggling converting from my Bernina to the featherweight. Rhonda says it's a really sweet little machine. I bet. Oh my gosh, I bet. Laura, welcome in. If you've not entered the giveaway tonight, enter the word tree. She says, I'd love to have a long arm. I have the space and I've been researching them for the last few months. If they do a buy one, get one free, I can make a trip to come pick up. I'll make a way. I'll find a way.
Pay shipping. I could pay shipping.
Oh, no. I'll just make the trip. Connie says, what kind of a magnifier do you have for cross-stitching? I actually have one from Ottlight. It goes on one of the Ottlight floor lamps. That's the one that I was using the majority of the time. And I could clamp it onto a whole bunch of different things. But I've tried those ones where you put around the neck and it sits on your chest, and that just didn't work very well. Before I answer any more, let me not get behind, because I'm going to get behind on schedule. All right, we're going to draw.
Ooh, Glenda. It's going to be cold where you at, Glenda.
Yes, it is. She says it's going to be 24.
Or for me, that's cold.
Yep.
Judy, yay!
Yes, congratulations, Judy. All right, type in the chat. Let us know that you are here and that you are claiming your prize. And I need to pull up another, let's see. I haven't heard any BOGOs, but I'll give you mine. Thank you. Welcome in, Candace. You're just in time because we're going to start another giveaway here in just a minute. So let's see. There we go. I'm pulling up my screen to make sure that I've got everything. All right, Judy, are you accepting your prize? Because she commented, Laura, I narrowed down my research down to Grace 21 Pro.
Yes,
Oh,
there
she is. Yay, awesome. I don't think I've already got your info. Let me double check. I do. Okay, so if nothing has changed from October 8th, tell me that nothing has changed. Just put nothing has changed in the chat. If not, I will send you the congrats link so you can fill that out for me. And we are going to put a new word in. So let's do, oh gosh, I got to do something people can spell. Ooh, okay.
Bells.
Oh, bells works. That works. I can change it to that. Absolutely. I've got the next one.
That's a short word.
All right. So the next word to enter is the word bells. So please, if you want to enter, type the word bells into the chat. Nothing has changed. All right. So Judy, I will forward your information on to Cathy. Cathy, do you want to go over what she has won, or is she going to get a surprise?
It's a surprise because I don't know. I have the bags. I have the bags all sealed up already.
Awesome.
So it's a surprise. It's a surprise to me. I don't know what it is either.
That works.
I have a total, didn't I say? I think I counted a total of 16 yesterday.
Wow. Oh, wow. You got a lot.
Yes. And I'm still, I haven't gone through my subscription boxes yet. So I have projects there. I have things that I've purchased. I'm one of them over purchasers. I just do. I see it. I love it. I buy it at the spur of a moment and don't think about it.
Well, you can always, random order me things. I'll let you.
I'm sitting here. I've got about 4 3-yard quilts that I want to do, and I haven't been able to start on any of them because I squirrel so much. And it's like, ooh, they're shiny.
Yes, there's always shiny.
Then I forget about what I already got, and I go to the shiny thing. So.
All right. So, yep. Enter the word bells in the chat if you would like to enter to win. And, all right, I've got all of Judy's information copied over. So we are good for her. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Gotta love administrative stuff, you guys. I'm good at it. It just takes me a minute. She said, I like surprises. Thank you both. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm glad I could celebrate this with Cathy, so this is fantastic.
No, thank you, Judy. Thank you. Thank you.
And we will do the next drawing in 5 minutes. So 6:35. So let's see. What else?
It is because of y'all that I can do this. I'm just going to say that. It is because of y'all watching my videos, watching them more than once, letting them play while you sleep.
Oh, Susan said that her Bernina is 10 years old and keeps breaking the thread. Had it serviced during the summer. Got frustrated using my Juki now and loving it. See, that's okay. It happens. It happens. I've had a couple of issues with Beauty, but I haven't had her serviced either. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know, if it's me or if it's because I haven't had her serviced and she needs some new parts. Because I think it's to do with the thread cutter. I think I've overused it a little too much. But 8 years with no service, I got to give her some grace. It's my bad.
Well, just to say, I have a new Bernina, and my thread cutter don't work right.
So
it hasn't ever worked right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, when I cut, if it don't let go that first time, I just jerk it.
Yeah. Welcome
break
in,
it.
Janet.
Break the thread.
Welcome in, Janet. We are doing a giveaway to draw in 3 minutes. The word is bells. That is the current word. Becky says that she loves both of our shirts, so thank you. Mine is
I don't know.
courtesy of the husband. So it is a sewing machine
Yeah, let me stand so you can
Christmas
see my.
tree.
Mine is a monogram stand I have.
See, I like that too. Yeah, mine is the sewing machines and a Christmas tree, and my husband will very much appreciate you making a comment about it because he always asks me if anybody commented on my shirt or the decorations. So if you guys want to comment on the decorations, please, please, please feel free to. He will be tickled. And I dropped a whole bunch of pieces on the floor, so I'm picking them up. So I do apologize that I'm tucked away.
I always love your decorations. They're always so pretty.
Thank you.
Me, I got my poor little old tree back over here that still don't have anything on it.
Well, you can't see all of my decorations right now because you can't see past. Oh yeah, you guys really can't see the tree or the stuff over there, and you guys can't see below the sign really and truly, and you can't see the top shelf at all. So you guys got to come catch me on my live when I'm not doing Zoom, because that'll show better. Let's see. And Janet's from Western Australia. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Judy says, Laura, mine was under $13,000, came with a 12-foot frame, QCT Pro with a subscription to the gold card for a year, and the 12-foot light kit. That's incredible. Only 13 grand, less than 13 grand. That's not bad at all for a long arm.
Janet's asking what we're working on. We are working on Land That I Love out of the Celebrate With Quilt.
The link for it is below the video. So if you want to, it's a link for Amazon. If you don't want to order from Amazon, that's fine. But that gives you the access to what kind of book it is, or and there's a whole lot of patterns in there. It is not just this one. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Welcome in, Gladys. Glad you made it. We are still 1 minute away, so enter the word bells into the chat, and we will do a drawing. Oh, thank you, Becky. She says, give a thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, thank you. And Chloe says, Tom did a great job decorating. He'll love to know that. Let's see. The Ragu Santas are my favorite. The gnome Santas, is that the ones you're talking about? Please let me know if that's the ones you're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, I love those, and I know you made those, didn't you?
I did. They were Dollar Tree.
They are so good.
They were Dollar Tree. Sharon says 3 of her machines came with thread cutters and they all broke within a few weeks. Yeah, the thread cutters are fragile parts, unfortunately. Susan says that almost all of her Christmas decorations are in boxes and unavailable, locked in the pod across the parking area. That's rough, because they are doing all that.
Well, Susan, you can live vicariously through us. Well, through Tammy.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm going to have more up, hopefully, after this weekend. Since we got Thanksgiving out of the way, I've been putting Thanksgiving stuff away. I still have the box sitting on my couch. So I don't have all my Christmas out yet, but I had to get my tree out. I had to have my tree. But I did cut my little lights on up here where my little cards are. And, yeah. It's kind of sad right now, I know.
I don't know if I can, Becky, but I will see. She says I should do a video on how to make it, but I'll bring one down here in just a second. I'll show you guys. Let me go ahead and draw for the next winner. And let me grab my screen so it will cooperate with me, because it is not wanting to cooperate tonight. All right, Becky Morton, you are the new winner. Congratulations. Talk about timing, right? So please put in the chat that you are here. I know you are, because you just commented.
Yeah.
Put in the chat that you are still here. And I do have your information from October 29th. If nothing has changed, just put in the chat that nothing has changed, and I will copy that information over. So, yeah. Yeah, she's won for me before. That's how we know we already got it. Judy says that she paid the dealer an extra $500, and they came out and installed and set it up. Oh my gosh, that's awesome! You got an incredibly good deal,
Sometimes it
Judy.
is worth paying that extra money to have the dealer come out and do that.
Oh, absolutely, completely agree. All right. Yay, nothing has changed. All right, good deal. All right, so we are going to close that. Let me go off that screen, and we are going to put a new word in. This one is going to be star. So give me just a second. Let me put that in there. By the time you guys see it, it'll already be in there. And all right, so enter the word star into the chat in order to be entered to win.
I don't know why, but when you said the word star, it made me think about Home Alone,
Oh,
the movie.
gosh.
I don't know why.
Oh, no telling.
Have you seen they have the new one coming out?
I haven't looked, yeah.
It's called something Revenge or something like that.
Oh, my goodness. They've got to
It's
come
with
out with
Macaulay.
everything, don't they?
Yeah, it's with him being older,
Okay.
and he actually looks decent.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm like, I want to see this. I want to because I told my sister last weekend, I'm like, oh, I can't go anywhere. I'm gonna have a veg night. I'm gonna just sit and just watch all the Home Alone movies because I love them.
Okay.
Those are my favorite Christmas movies. I'm sorry, they are.
Nothing wrong
And
with having a
but
favorite.
yeah, those are like my favorite because you could start those in the morning and watch them all day long because
That's
there's
true.
plenty of them.
That's true. That's kind of like
And
Harry Potter.
yeah,
Harry Potter's the same way. Awesome, Janet. Thank you so much. She says, give a thumbs up, everyone. Judy says, Tammy, you're the only channel I've ever won from. Well, you now officially have won more than once by hanging out on my channel. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are fantastic. I love you all. Awesome.
Oh, Suzanne, yes, thank you.
Yeah, Suzanne loves those movies too. Janet says that her son watches the Home Alone movies every year. Janet says she
Yes.
also gave her family a hint for a new sewing machine, but the parcel looks a little smaller under the tree. Welcome in, Lisa. Glad you're here. We are doing another giveaway. Enter the word star in the chat in order to be entered to win. Susan says that they were supposed to be renovated last month, so thought was being smart at putting all the Christmas decorations up. Little did I know our date to go to the hotel would be moved to January 2nd. Ah, that stinks for them to do that to you guys. That's not fair. I was going to pull these guys down. All right, so the next drawing is at 6:45 my time, so that's 5 minutes away from now. All right.
Hey, Lisa, where are you from?
I think she's actually my local.
Because, yeah, the name looks so familiar, though.
Yep.
That's why I'm wondering. I don't have to know the city. Just the state is fine.
Oh no, I think she's one of my guildies.
Okay.
Rhonda says that her favorite Christmas movie is the It's a Wonderful Life. I have to watch it every year. My husband, that's his favorite movie. That is his favorite movie. All right. So
I watch a lot of them, but
so here's one of the gnomes. Okay. So what you buy for each gnome that you want to do, you buy a bag of rice. Lisa says she's from Wyoming. Okay, yeah, she's one of my locals.
okay.
So you buy a bag of rice, and you leave it in the bag. You don't ever take it out of the bag. There's no need to. You buy a pair of the fuzzy grippy socks. You can use the non-grippy, but they only had the grippy socks when I bought them. So you put the bag of rice, like you tape the bag of rice up a little bit more, and you put the bag of rice in a sock. So you can make two from one pair of socks. So get 2 bags of rice and 1 pair of socks. Then you take the sock and you fold it over and hot glue it closed. And the beard and hair for the gnome, you take one of the mop heads from Dollar Tree and you comb it all out. And you glue the mop head to the top. You just hot glue it to the top of the sock. And this, I took a fleece blanket that they were selling, cut it, and I made 2 gnome hats out of one blanket. You can do, I did little bells, little ornament, and this was a little Christmas pick type thing. I mean, I guess I could do a tutorial. I think I can get away with it. I don't think I will get in trouble for it because it was somebody else's tutorial. I don't remember where, though. I really don't remember where I saw it. But, I mean, I made these like 3 or 4 years ago, and they've held up. And they've gone into the totes, however my husband threw them in there. And they're really heavy. So they're great for, like, door stops. You can put these in front of the door. They're fantastic because it's a bag of rice. It's a pound of rice in there. So, I mean, I can see if Dollar Tree still has all the stuff for sale. And if so, we could do that. They do? They have all of that still?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know about the mop heads. I didn't know if they changed that. So, yeah, I can do that.
They're not $1 anymore.
Well, yeah, they're $1.25 now. But, yeah, both of my gnomes are matching. And I just used different colored bells and, it's just whatever I had. Ooh, I love that one too, Cindy. She says the Santa Claus with Tim Allen is still a favorite. Yes, absolutely.
I like Elf too. I've already watched that one this year.
I haven't watched Elf yet. Chloe says that they love Home Alone movies in their house and the Santa Claus. I love the Santa Claus. Susan says Charlie Brown's Christmas is about my favorite. We play that probably 4 times throughout the year. All right, you guys still have about 1 minute. Enter the word star if you've not entered the word star yet into the chat to enter the giveaway. Let's see. Danny says Illumination's the Grinch. I haven't watched that version. Yeah, Becky, these gnomes, you could definitely do it. If you can handle hot glue, you can handle doing these. They're kid friendly, so they're great. Kid friendly as far as hot glue goes, but they're kid friendly. Christmas with the Cranks. I love Christmas with the Cranks. I do love that one, Sharon. Judy says that her favorite is White Christmas. Haven't seen that one in a little bit. But we watch It's a Wonderful Life every year. I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon version of that. That is probably one of my favorites. Oh, Lisa says that they went to Polar Express, the Flashback Theater. I have not. I've seen Polar Express once. Do you know how many times that I asked my husband and stepdaughter to let me watch that movie with them, and I got noses turned up at me? So it took a while to get to watch Polar Express.
We will be watching that on the 14th because my grandbabies are going to be here, and they have seen the Coca-Cola truck and they've seen the Christmas train already this year.
Gotcha.
So
The Christmas Story is another favorite one, says Judy. I have never actually made it through that movie. I do not know why. I can't answer it. I know I've tried to watch it. I know I've started watching it probably 300 times. But I cannot tell you the rest of the movie. I don't know why, but I can't tell you anything about it.
We can't forget Scrooge. You have the original Scrooge.
We always catch one version. I don't know which one, but we always catch one every year. And I let my husband choose which one we're watching which year. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll. And Bobby Joe. That is a new winner for me because I do not believe that, Bobby, you have won on my channel before. So let me go drop the link into the chat real quick. And let me know that you are here. And then I will send that link through. And all you'll have to do is click through and enter your information into the form. It's really quick, easy, and fast. and you don't have to do a lot of thinking about it. It makes itself super easy. I promise. And then anytime in the future that you went on my channel, all you got to do is tell me whether your information has changed. I make it simple. You never have to re-enter. Not unless something changes. And I just make it simple for you. Yay! All right, she is there in the chat. All right, so if you will, Nightbot is going to give you a link to the congratulations link. There we go. So if you will, please, Bobby, go fill out that link for me. And that way I can get that information over to Cathy so she can send you your giveaway. All right.
Yeah, and if you don't win tonight, I'm going to be doing giveaways the rest of the month of December. So plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities.
All right. We're going to use another S word. Huh?
I have a lot of stuff I need to downsize here. So
well, we're going to do another S word. So the next one is snow. That we haven't topped out yet. So the next one is snow. So you guys enter snow into the chat. And I promise I'm not wishing it on anybody who doesn't want it.
Maybe I will get some of that snow. Oh yeah, Christmas Vacation. That is a must.
Yes, I love.
We gotta watch that with children.
Yeah. Lissa says that she loves the Muppet Family Christmas, Emmett Otter, Muppet Christmas Carol, and John Dennett and the Muppets. Yeah, absolutely. I love the newer movie Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. I don't know that I've seen that one. We rewatched Bad Moms Christmas the other day. Because neither my husband nor I could remember if we'd seen Bad Moms Christmas. Linda says that she has the leg lamp from A Christmas Story on her desk. My customers love it. There was a house, where was it? It was in Alabama, I think. Yeah, it was in Alabama. I think it was in the Montgomery area, maybe. I'm trying to think of where we were. No, it was in the Hoover and Pelham area, because we drove all over the place. But we would drive around going to look at Christmas lights, and this one house in this one neighborhood, and it was one of those posh neighborhoods, like golf course community kind of places. They had one of those giant leg lamp decorations in their front window. So instead of having a Christmas tree like everybody does, where the lights are showing and you see the ornaments through the front window, the bay window or the picture window, they had a leg lamp. That was their thing in the front window. And it struck me. I'm like, we've got to watch that movie. And I know we tried. Linda says, bye. All right, bye. Have a good evening, Linda. Thank you for being here. But yeah, they had that leg lamp. Susan says that her favorite version of the Christmas Carol is the one with George C. Scott as Scrooge. I can't remember actors unless it's somebody that I know that I've seen in something else. The guy who played Jean-Luc Picard in what was it? Star Trek. He played Scrooge in a version of the Christmas Carol, and that I think was my favorite version. Sharon says that she's got the leg lamp too. Oh, Lori, she says the last time it snowed in Gilbert, Arizona was New Year's Eve in 2005. Gosh, that's a while ago. That's almost 20 years ago. Becky says that her son has that lamp too. Oh, Connie. She says that her husband wanted a leg lamp instead of a Christmas tree, and she said no. Oh, Rhonda says there's a new movie out right now that she wants to watch. It's called The Best Pageant Ever. It looks like it will turn into a classic. Ooh, I might have to check that out and see. Judy says that she wants a leg lamp too. And Cindy is offering Laura her snow. She says, you can have some of mine. It's pretty for a while. Oh, and Laura's leg lamp is the small version. All right, so you guys have 4 minutes to enter the drawing. The word is snow. Let's see. Rhonda says that her son bought the leg lamp several years ago. He loves it and still puts it up every year. Oh. Oh, Sharon says this is fun. It's changed my mind about lives. I feel like I'm sitting around with a bunch of friends. Exactly.
Right.
That's what it always is
Yes.
over here. Okay. I don't care. I mean, I could be Patrick Stewart. That's exactly who I'm thinking of. Susan says, had that version on videotape. Yes, absolutely. So, on my channel, I want to inspire you to create. And I'm not going to inspire you to create if all I ever do is, oh, by the way, I completed this, or oh, by the way, I completed that, because you don't see it going together. Now, when I have a guest on, like having Cathy on these lives on Thursday night, I can't put all my extra cameras up. I just haven't figured out the technology aspect of it yet. Not to say I won't in the future, but I'm less than a year old into this, so this is still kind of new to me. I've grown a lot in the last 11 months. I mean, I still got another month to go before I'm even. I mean, actually a month and a half to go before I'm even at a year. So I haven't figured out how to add the extra camera in, but absolutely every time I'm on live, if you want to see something, you let me know what you want to see. You want me to show you what I'm doing? Absolutely. I will take it off the machine and show you absolutely what I'm doing. I want to help you create whatever that takes. Because if you're creating, you're having fun and you're enjoying it, and that gives me inspiration back. So I appreciate it. It's a give and take. So that's absolutely what I'm here for.
And I'm here to show you where you can make mistakes, like this one.
Oh gosh. That is what's called don't drink and sew, Cathy.
That's water. I'm telling you, I promise it's water with electrolytes in it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Laura says, Chloe, I love to look at the snow from afar. Sorry, Cindy, I'd rather not have snow. It's pretty too cold. I totally understand that. Laura says that she has to find her reader. She's watching on her phone tonight. Yes, and Chloe had snow last night. I'm kind of jealous. We might get some snow Tuesday, but it'll probably be like maybe an inch or two, and it won't stay. Um,
Yeah, we'll
oh.
get that melted snow again.
Judy says that she had the large leg lamp. She has the perfect picture window and leave it up all year. Oh, Bobby Joe. Yeah, that doesn't work that way. She says, I would like snow on Christmas Eve as long as it was melted off the day after Christmas. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Oh, and Cathy and Connie and Sharon have said they're laughing at your messed up blog. Oh, now she's got Jack. I've got Jill. No, Jackie. You guys wouldn't let me name her Jill, so I've got Jackie. She's got Jack and I've got Jackie. Rhonda says I also make more mistakes than I like to admit. Well, okay. So the fun part is when you look at okay, we're almost ready to draw, so last chance, word snow. When you look at these blocks, these blue blocks, that's not how it looks on page 27. And both Cathy and I read it the way that the pattern says on page 27, not taking into account that the colorway was slightly altered for the pattern. So both of our quilts are going to look different just because we went different routes with our stars. So I'm behind because I went back and fixed everything. And Cathy's fighting off everything and its brother trying to keep her at the doctor's office. So
Yeah, because I'm going back again tomorrow.
oh gosh, yeah. All right, I'm going to do the drawing. And let's see. All right, Tamara. Ooh, congratulations. And she first subscribed tonight. So please put in that you are still here, Tamara. Let me know you are still here, and then I will put the congrats link in there. And while I am at it, let me get back to my congrats link. And I do have your information, Bobby. Thank you. I appreciate it. That makes my life a lot simpler. All right. All the congratulations pouring in. Janet says, we would love to have a white Christmas. Will never happen. No, it will not. She is in Australia, so she gets summer for Christmas. It is a totally different world there. Yes, congratulations, Tamara. And she says that she can't believe it. Yes, absolutely.
Yay!
All right, if you will, Nightbot is going to give you the congrats link. If you will go click that for me and go fill out the information. And then let me backspace where I put something in where it doesn't go. And we still have one more giveaway to do tonight. We have only done 4. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? All right. Here we go. Janet says that we have Christmas at the beach. Yeah, I'm used to living in the South, and that's kind of what I'm used to. It is wearing shorts and t-shirt on Christmas Day. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do the word lights. How does that sound?
Yeah. Well, Rhonda, I can't say that I'm really feeling bad. My throat has been hurting since I was diagnosed. I've had strep 4 times this year. And I think I have it a 5th time. I think I'm just not getting over it. And I've replaced my toothbrush. I'm using disposable cups, forks, spoons, plates. You know, I'm using everything different. You know, I've gotten new toothbrushes. I've sterilized my pillows on my bed. I spray it every day with Lysol when I get up. You know, so it has a full day to kill any germs. Literally everything that I can think to do, I do. But my throat has just really been bothering me. I wake up in the morning and it takes me about 2 to 3 hours before I can talk because it hurts so bad. So tomorrow I will be going to my specialist. I have an ENT. I've had an ENT or ear, nose, and throat specialist since I was 14 because I used to get tonsillitis all the time. I mean, all the time. Never had strep, but I always had tonsillitis. And when I was 28, they finally took my tonsils and adenoids out and put tubes in my ears. Well, I'm having trouble with all of it. and I'm so used to it that I really don't feel the pain stuff. So I just deal with it. But tomorrow I'm tired of dealing with it and just going to a general doctor. They just keep giving me antibiotics and steroids, and I don't like taking steroids. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to talk to my doctor. And like I said, I'd never had strep throat, ever, until I had COVID. And when I had COVID, I was in the hospital, and they were just trying to keep me alive. So they were popping me with everything, and I was getting Rocephin shots twice a day, along with other antibiotics and other steroids and all kinds of things. So I think I kind of killed my barrier that I had against strep. And now I catch it all the time. Somebody sneezes on me, I got strep. So
I will
that's
say
where I'm at right now.
Tamara was asking if I got or if I didn't get it. I did get it. Thank you. I got it.
Okay.
And this makes it super simple. Chloe is suggesting magic mouthwash. And Judy was asking if you've gone to an ENT. Something doesn't sound right. I think she's going to the ENT tomorrow. Is that correct? Is that who you're going to tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going to an ENT tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and he's great. The ENT that I go to, he's not hard on the eyes either. So
Ooh.
He's my eyes, ear, nose, and throat. So, and the thing, he's much older than me. So, but he's taking very good care of himself. He looks really nice. And, but I will be seeing him tomorrow. He's the one that did the surgery on my husband. When he had a crushed, what's that called? Septum or whatever it's called. So he's the one that did that surgery. He was in the practice that did my adenoids and tonsils and tubes. He was in the practice at the time I had that done, but I was seeing one of his co-workers, one of his counterparts there. But she wanted to do surgery all the time, and I didn't want to do surgery all the time. And he's one of those that doesn't want to do surgery. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to do surgery, but he is going to get on to me because I was supposed to go back in September because my left ear has a hole in it from where I had tubes in my ears for 21, 22 years, somewhere around there, 20-something years. Tubes aren't supposed to stay in there that long. The right ear has closed up, the hole closed up, but the left ear, it hadn't yet. So he's like, well, they'll either have to go in and surgically close that or they'll have to put another tube in. I'm going to suggest putting another tube in.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much fluid in my head and I'm going to suggest putting another one back in my right ear too, just to alleviate it.
We're going to wait to draw for another couple minutes. Welcome in, Diana. If you want to enter the giveaway tonight, enter the word lights into the chat. You don't have to type anything special. Sharon is asking, what is magic mouthwash? So if you're not familiar with it, Chloe mentioned it. If you will put in the chat, Chloe, what magic mouthwash is, that will help us all. Sharon says, the big C, that'll do it. I have asthma and COPD and have the same issues after having it. Absolutely. And now I do have to read Connie's comment. She says, so that's why you're so sick so much. Hot guy. I know, right?
Well, I didn't go and see him at my 6-month follow-up, so he's going to be getting on to me.
You just want to... Oh, gosh. Things I can't say on YouTube. Okay. Janet says, so many gifts to make for Christmas, so I'm busy in the craft room making bags for my sister-in-laws and pouches for the nieces and nephews. Busy. Oh, absolutely. Glenda says, oh no, Cathy, I didn't know you went through all that. So sorry, but thankful you are still with us. Absolutely. Completely agree with that.
Yes. I actually lost several friends from the big C.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all had heard about the congressman. He had just been voted in, really young guy, Luke Letlow. Yes. I actually grew up with him. He was the same age as my little sister. His brother and I were real good friends growing up. And that was devastating. And one of my best girlfriends, her husband passed away with it. We
went to my niece's wedding, and one of my husband's cousins was there, and he met with some people after the wedding and caught COVID and did not survive his hospital visit with COVID. No. So,
well, I refused the ventilator because I told him if I die, I'm not going to die looking like Darth Vader. I just told her, and I'm like, if you think that's what's happening. But I had a really great respiratory therapist that came in twice a day. We did breathing treatments twice a day. Then we did lung exercises. She was great. And the funny thing is, she is my her daughter and my daughter are best friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's so funny. I had never met her, but she was great. And Tamara, yes, I do take probiotics. I do not normally take antibiotics because I am a whole food person. Well, I try to be, but I like burgers too much.
I am not a whole food person.
Yeah, no, I don't do those. No. Those are really bad for me. If I drink a soda, my joints kill me.
Yeah.
I do take probiotics. My husband and I are on a detox. We've been on this detox for 5 months now. So, yeah. And I'm afraid that a lot of my stuff that I have going on is from the detox. That it's a lot of things trying to detox out of my body. But, you know, when it comes to my ears and my throat, it's just like something's got to stop.
Yeah.
Because I like to talk too much.
Oh. So,
And
if you are ready, I'm going to go ahead and draw for this next one, and then we're going to do one drawing for something that I'm going to send out, and it is also a surprise.
okay.
So we're going to do one on behalf. All right, Chloe, you are a winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations! And I do already have your information from where you have won in the past. I don't believe you've moved in the last few weeks. So I already have your information. So let me grab this over. And we are going to choose one more word. The word we are going to do now is going to be the word card. C-A-R-D, like a Christmas card. So enter the word card, and that will be from me. So we're going to celebrate Cathy being here for a year as a monetized channel with a giveaway from me.
Oh, Sharon, I am so sorry about that.
Oh,
They
goodness.
lost their pastor and several church members.
Yeah, I saw that. And then Rhonda
Yeah.
was a nurse and is a nurse and worked the COVID unit for a year. It
Wow.
was really rough. I
Susan.
bet. And then Susan they lost a clergy member there too. And Bobby Joe
Bobby Joe,
says
yes.
they will not
My
close
doctor,
polls.
he's
Oh,
letting mine stay open, but they've been open for over a year. My tubes fell out. He said that after 6 months, he wants them to close. And if they're still doing that, he wants to put tubes back in them because it's very dangerous just having that hole in the ear.
yeah,
Because you can, like, if you put that tube in there, the stuff can come out, but it's very hard for it to go in.
yeah.
But if you just have a hole in there, even shower water can
Mm-hmm.
cause you to have like a really, really bad bacteria. They say like a bacteria that you find in a toilet bowl.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to have potty ears. It just, but yeah, tell her though that if they're telling her, even though the tubes are out, that if they're like that for more than a year, they really need to close them up or put tubes back in them
Oh,
because that is
goodness.
very, very dangerous.
I've got a friend who wears hearing aids, and they can't get anything in their ears because of the way that their hearing aids are designed. So like if they don't wear
Yeah.
their hearing aids in the shower, but if they get water in their ears, it can cause even more damage than what their
Yeah.
genetics gave them.
Janet, yes, that's what my husband and I are both doing right now. We are doing keto. We try to lean more towards carnivore instead of you, a lot of vegetables are inflammatory. You just have to find which one is inflammatory for you. My sister can't eat tomatoes, but tomatoes don't bother me. So, but yeah, that's kind of what my husband and I are doing. We're trying to heal our body from the inside out without,
Yes.
yeah, it,
Please enter again, Andrea. The word card is what you need to enter. It's Kennedy. You are not allowed to enter. Just saying. You are not allowed
that's
to
so
enter.
rude. It's Kennedy. You can enter on mine.
Well, I've already drawn all yours.
Now I got another one. We can do another one.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you I got 16 of them.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
have to do 16 tonight.
Okay.
We can do 6 tonight. That'd be good.
Okay, that's fine. I already
I,
sent you the
I
first
was reading, I'm trying to catch all the comments.
one. Well, I mean, we can do these every Thursday night in December if you want.
That is great. I'm going to be throwing some in my videos throughout the week. Just to clue, they're probably going to be during the week and not on the weekend.
Okay.
Because during the week it's easier for me
Gotcha.
to make it through all of that. Thank you, Chloe.
Yeah, so everybody enter the word card, C-A-R-D. Let me see how many entries I've got so far. Because we'll draw in 4 minutes. So you guys still have a little bit of time. We've got 17 entries. You've got 17 entries.
I have all of my little squares pressed out now.
Bobby says that hers have been open for several years, or Bobby Joe, sorry, says that hers been open several years. Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that.
She's going to have a hearing loss if they don't get that closed up, though, because I went and had, I think they're called tympanograms. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
The hearing test, where they put you in the room and they just shoot sound waves at you,
Okay.
and you don't have to do anything. They just shoot sound waves and they see how it comes back at it.
Okay.
Somehow. I have no clue how that works. I just know they set me in a room and it felt like I was in a bubble, because that's the pressure I felt on my ears when they did that. And I have hearing loss now. And my right ear is my good ear, and my left ear, not so much, but my left ear still has a hole in it.
Oh, goodness.
So, what do you? My kitty cat's over here telling me he wants to go to sleep.
Lisa says, thanks for keeping me company while I wash my dishes. I need to go practice. I'm singing with the Wyoming Symphony Orchestra. Well, congratulations, Lisa.
Oh.
That's awesome. Janet says, since being on keto, I've cured all of my health problems. That is awesome, Janet. I did a vegan diet for a year. Huh? I think you're freezing up a little bit, Cathy. We have internet issues occasionally, you guys, so I do apologize. I went vegan for a year, and it helped a little bit, but not enough for me to maintain it. The cost of maintaining the vegan diet was too hard, and I have not been able to go keto. So,
my brother-in-law, he has been a carnivore for a year, 2 years now.
Okay.
2 years. He had what is in your feet? Is that neuropathy?
Yep.
He had neuropathy in his feet, and he had signs of Parkinson's. You know, with the shakes, when they have shakes, is that Parkinson's?
It is.
He went carnivore. He has none of it now. He is running 5Ks. He has a marathon he's running in February. He does it all now, and he is building muscle. The gym that he works out at, they have a muscle building contest, and he's 56, I think.
Oh,
he
wow.
built more muscle than anybody else in a time frame for that quarter, and now he's on track to win that again. So I'm like, dang. I don't want to build muscle. I want to get rid of the tire tube, you know. I just want to get that to go. But a lot of that we do have to get our I love hamburgers though, and pizza, and those are really hard for me to give up.
Yeah.
You know, my bread, I like baked potatoes, you know. But the things that we are doing, we started slow, you know, we cut out seed oils, and so we cut that out completely. I'm trying to think of other things that we've cut out. That sodas, we cut sodas out. Sugar, like we don't drink things with sugar in them, and artificial sugar is just as bad as regular sugar. So, the only thing that I have found, that doesn't cause my sugar to spike, you know, like I have sweet tea, even sweetened low does it. Whatever, you know, any artificial sweetener still spikes your sugar. The only thing I have found that tastes good, doesn't have an aftertaste, is an organic allulose, and that's it. So that's something else I have now after COVID. I'm a diabetic, which I wasn't before. So, you know, it is what it is. And I put one foot in front of the other every day. And I'm blessed to still be here. So I appreciate it. I love being here because now I got grandbabies. When I was in the hospital, that's all I kept saying. I was like, the Lord is not going to let me die. And my kids would be like, what? I said, I don't have no grandbabies yet. I have no grandbaby, so he is not going to let me die. So, but now I got grandbabies, and
That's
I'm
true.
excited about it.
That's true. So I will say,
Yeah,
Cathy,
Wanda.
I don't know if you can refresh your video because your video has been frozen for a bit.
Oh, goodness.
Um, your audio cut out for a minute and then it came back, so we've been able to hear you, but your
Oh,
video
no.
hasn't been moving. Um, Sharon says that she should finish her thought about the loving bread. She says, I love breads that have not been successful with keto. Yeah, that's exactly what ours is as well. That's my problem.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out and come back in.
Okay, that works.
Let's see if I can get it to do that.
All right. Um, Candace said one of the worst things we put in our bodies is processed foods. Oh, I know. This is not exactly healthy, but it is what I am surviving with right now. So, Cathy should be back here in just a minute. Thank you. Welcome in, Katie. She says y'all hit that thumbs up like button. Oh, yay. Awesome. She says that my package came into her. So, yay. That's awesome. So, we'll wait for Cathy to come back. And so let me go pull the information, and make sure that everything came over. There we go. All right, Linda. So your info did come over. So I do have that. So I will be able to give that to Cathy. There we go. I'm waiting for her to come back in, you guys. I do apologize. Internet issues are fantastic some days. I want to thank you all for being here so much. It is awesome that you guys are here. Let's see. Yeah, when the clouds move just the right way, it makes it challenging for Cathy's internet some days. So that's what we're working with right now. And then her sewing room is the furthest away from the Wi-Fi. So reconnecting to it can be challenging. There she goes, and we are putting her back in here. So she is coming through. This has been fun, Rhonda. Rhonda, you're so very welcome. All right, yay! There's Cathy. We see you.
Yeah, I put y'all on the table, so I can do that a lot easier now.
That works.
And my mic is off. I think what happened, my phone was starting to die.
Gotcha. Well, Linda, Irish Sale Lady, has won, so I will get her information over to you as well. So I will also be sending you something, Linda, as well. And that's going to be, courtesy of my channel here at The Siberian Wind. So you will see something from Cathy and something from me. So yay! I'm so excited. You guys are fantastic. So let's see. What else do we have? So you said you were doing giveaways on your channel during the week. Are you doing it this upcoming week? What do we need to look for?
Yes. A video. The title will have something very catchy in it. So just know those are the ones that you'll want to watch for.
Okay. So if you guys have not checked out Cathy's channel yet, the link to her channel is below this video. If you guys have not already gotten your book for Land That I Love, the Celebrate With Quilts book, the link is underneath this video as well. That is an Amazon link. You guys do not necessarily have to buy it through Amazon. Please support your local quilt shops when you can. But I figured Amazon was the easiest thing that everybody across the world could see. So that's why we went with an Amazon link. The blocks up top, the blue blocks, are the November blocks. That's what we were working on in November. Cathy is finishing up hers. I will come back to mine. And then these white and red star blocks are December blocks. If you did miss the information at the beginning, watch through I think we started maybe 10 minutes early. So watch the first 25 minutes, and somewhere in there I go over what you're changing to achieve that. because if you don't pay attention, you'll end up with extra half square triangles you don't need. They can go into another quilt, but you won't need them for this one. Oh, awesome. Rhonda says, Cathy, I
Yeah.
have watched every one of your videos.
Thank you. Thank you. I got my comments up here trying to read them.
And then Susan said, routers can be fun. I had my laptop about the farthest from the router this morning and Zoom kept freezing on me. Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Well, I had gone from my Wi-Fi because we're on Starlink, and in the wintertime where the satellites are, it pans. And I have trees. I have 100-year oak trees all behind my house, and it pans to the back of my house. So I have no service when it pans back there. So I went to my cell phone data, and that's probably why it started freezing, was because my phone was starting to die. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a hair in my eye there. My fan blew my hair in my face. But so that's what I had to do. I had to go to cell phone data, and it actually has worked better this time than it did last week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just plugged in my charging cable into my phone though, and just took my mic off because my receiver for my mic has to be plugged into my phone. And if I need to, I can yell. I can talk loud. I have 3 kids. I can talk really loud.
Oh, I love it. And let's see. Glenda's asking Laura, how are you and hubby doing? Laura's husband had surgery earlier this week on Monday. And we haven't seen Nancy in the chat. If any of you guys have seen Nancy somewhere, please let her know. We want to know how she's doing over here too. Or how her and her hubby are doing as well, because her husband also had surgery on Monday.
Yeah.
There's a lot of surgery going on.
Yeah. And I have someone else that I know, she's been kind of out of commission for a while now, several months. I think her channel is called Marty Makes, but she had shoulder surgery.
Oh.
And
that's what Laura's husband had, was shoulder surgery.
Yeah. I had that in 2018. It took me about 1.5 years to have no pain whatsoever.
Ouch.
But I have no pain. Well, in the pain that I had after surgery, I literally was dinosauring it. This is all I could do. I couldn't, my arm had to stay next to my body. I had a bone spur.
Oh, gotcha.
So I couldn't raise my arm like this or like this. I can only do this. It was kind of funny because sometimes I would forget and I'd raise my arm. And I don't know why, but your natural reaction when you try to raise your arm and something pinches is you drop down to your knees. Don't know why. That was kind of funny at work, me doing that.
The first 3 times.
But, yeah.
Oh no, Laura. She said that he's doing really well as long as he keeps up with the ice and meds. I, however, think I may have sprained my ankle. Okay, not cool. Not cool.
An excuse, though, to sit back and prop your feet up. I always throw a bag of frozen peas or something on it. Make it look like it's hurt really bad.
Glenda says that she sees Marty comment. Yeah, Glenda says that she sees Marty comment on Rob's videos. Sharon says that she's trying to lose weight to have surgery on her left shoulder. It's bone on bone. Ouch.
Ow.
Yes, please, Laura. She says if it's not feeling better in the morning, she'll go in about it. When I had surgery on my right hip. Was it my right hip? Yeah, it was my right. Yeah, my right hip back in 2021. And it was bone on bone, and they didn't know it was bone on bone. They thought they were going in to repair a tear, and it was actually bone on bone. Jacqueline has just joined the chat. She says hello this evening. Haven't been able to watch for a while. No worries. No worries. There is replay. You have missed the giveaways for tonight. But there's going to be giveaways over on Cathy's channel during this week. So you got to watch all of her videos this upcoming week. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. Laura says that she's been icing. Her ankle is pretty swollen and black and blue. Ow, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not supposed to be
kind of a
doing that.
sign. If it's black and blue, that's kind of a sign that something pretty serious just happened to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means, Laura, that he can walk everywhere and he can push your, well, he can't push your chair if he can't do his arm. We'll figure this out. The two of you together will figure this out.
She needs one of those little scooters that you put your leg on.
Oh, yeah, the knee scooters.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I get to go driving tomorrow. I'll be on the road for about 5 hours tomorrow. 2.5 hours down to Cheyenne,
Yeah.
and then about 2.5 hours back. And I'm actually going to be stopping on the way back. So I'm
You
going to
get to
be,
shop though.
huh?
You get to shop though.
Maybe a little bit. We're going to see what the pocketbooks looks like before I go.
Yeah.
I got to go either way, but it is what it is. Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that all the injury stuff does not translate to Wyoming. That's what we're gonna pray for.
Uh, yes.
Okay.
We
Well,
hope it's mine.
yeah, I think so. All right. Well, I think we need to call it a night. We've been on here a little over an hour and a half, and neither one of us are sewing much any at all
No,
tonight.
because I got all of my 18 pieces done, and then I've got all of my other little ones pressed. Oh, did you see this? The
Mm-mm.
little tray
Oh, that's so cute. That's
just
very
came
cute.
in the Fat Quarter Shop's Jolly Box.
Oh, that's
Isn't
awesome.
that so cute? I love this.
That is so cute.
Not like I needed another tray. I got so many of them, but I like this because it's small.
Laura says that she was rushing around, should have been slowing down. Yep. So I've got star points started for my 23 red stars, red and white stars. I've got
Ooh.
2 up on the wall. So I've got 21 stars to go. So I'm going to get the other star points sewn on tonight and then swap back projects. And then I'll be back on this again in 1 week.
Yay.
So we
Yeah,
get
I'll
together.
probably do some more sewing tonight to get my blues to get these done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to get my Christmas stuff out. I want to get my decorations done because I just plain tree.
That's true.
Well, it's got lights on it at least. It's got pine cones on it.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get off here, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for coming to hang out. If you've not hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. Let YouTube know you were happy to be here, that you enjoyed the content here. If you've not checked out Cathy's channel, please go check out her channel. Watch it all week this week. She's got some more giveaway items to give away. She's got 16 boxes total. We only give away 6 tonight. So she's got 10 more to go. So she's going to have some surprise waiting for us during this week. So please keep an eye out. And I will be back on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here at the Siberian Wind. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Cathy. Appreciate you being
Thank you.
here, and congratulations on 1 year being monetized. That is a fantastic goal. I am looking forward to that celebration next October for myself. So thank you.
We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there.
I hope so. All right. Well, you guys have a great evening. Thank you for being here. And let me grab that button. There we go. All right. You guys have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.